Public leadership is leadership that happens in any space where we're dealing or addressing collective problems that do not belong to any particular group or individual, but belong to the society. And so public leadership is what happens when people are able to mobilize themselves so that they can find the direction, the alignments, and the commitment that they need in order to address those collective problems and to figure out who's responsible for what. I think that my contribution is really trying to figure out how do we help people understand how they can create spaces where leadership can happen. Because I do not think that leadership can happen through formulas. Leadership is about intentional work to bring together groups of people to do things together. And so it's this invisible part of the work that helps figure out how people can make meaning together so that they know what they need to do. So what we end up having today is that public servants and public managers are embedded in a system where there are very strong systems of vertical accountability, which are typical of bureaucratic and hierarchical structures, not just in government, but also in corporations. And at the same time, they're embedded in horizontal relationships of accountability, now with other people with whom they have no direct authority, but they want to make sure that they join and participate and engage in the collective meaning-making process, and therefore finding joint solutions. And so you have this tension. And so to me, the big challenge is how do we manage that tension in a way that's generative? How do we make of that challenge an opportunity to think about different ways of doing leadership? And leadership work is about figuring out how do you honor both in the service of the results that you want to produce. So I guess my statement is more a question of how do you experience your leadership right now, and to what extent thinking of it in a more collective way may help you